Peace and love eternal to the Soul Tribe. Welcome. Okay, as I'm entering on a thunder roll and sirens outside. Okay, okay. Peace and love supreme unto everybody. Welcome to the Sacred T Square Tarot. I'm the creator and host, T Honey, the artist, Tia Storm, T, the medium. That is. Let me take my cool ass shades down. All right, y'all. So I got some dream channel messages. Okay. At first I wasn't. Yep, I saw it. I'll be getting to you tonight, Miss Kiara. I just didn't have a chance to do anything yet. But I got you. Okay, I'm gonna be recording and sending your reading tonight. Um, on the other page. Okay. So boom. I got a lot of channel messages. At first, I wasn't sure if I should share this because of the fact that, um, nope, I won't forget. Because of the fact that it was a dream that I had and I wasn't sure. I try not to share my dreams, to be real with you. Unless the divine has a specific situation they want me to use it as an example or something, because of certain stuff I went through or experienced, I don't too much share my dreams anymore. Okay. But the divine told me to let y'all in on something that happened to me last night or something that I kind of saw. Okay. Okay. So, interestingly enough, everything, I'm out there in the astral realms on my travels. You heard the knock, right? Did you hear the knock just now? So I'm out there in the astral realms on my travels, and everything seems to be going good. Okay. Now remember how I was saying that there are certain energies that's in the dream state trying to do spell work, but they're trying to come in and do stuff. They're trying to put on like they're one person or they're one energy, and really it's something else entirely or someone else entirely. This is what my guys let me know was going on. So everything was fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm completing certain tasks, the divine giving me certain information and stuff like we always do. Um, and then it was like I was preparing something. Then all of a sudden, these people I didn't necessarily per se recognize popped up and, acting as if they wanted to help and this kind of an energy, right? Or like they were just curious in regards to what working on, or, you know, some of y'all have experienced this because I just put it in the terms of y'all experiencing it. But that's what happened. I was working on something, preparing something. These energies I didn't necessarily recognize, they came over to try to, strike up friendly conversation, try to show curiosity and whatever it is I was preparing, doing, or working on. Okay, I was putting a bunch of stuff on the table because I was getting ready to do something or work on a project. I was trying to gather all my materials to one location. Somehow I went to go gather some other stuff. When I come back, all of a sudden there's this cauldron on the table. Okay. Um, and all of a sudden the person just there staring. And I'm like, it's, still smiling and still talking like everything normal. In my mind, I'm like, what the fuck happened? Where the fuck you just pull a cauldron from? And I looked down to see what was in it, right? She like, yeah, just talking all normal. Yeah, you want some? And she was ladling. the shit, like scooping some out and letting it dribble back in the cauldron and shit, and stirring it and mixing it. It looked chocolatey. It looked chocolatey. I'm a fan. I fuck with chocolate. Okay, listen. In my world, them fruity candies, fuck that. Unless it was Mike and Ike's, I never fucked with it. Real candy is, damn it, chocolate and caramel. I don't know about everybody else, but that's how it is in my world. It looked chocolatey. And so I was almost like, yeah, let me go get, you know what I'm saying? I was about to go get some fruit or something I could ladle the shit over. Spirit said, don't you dare. You know what I'm saying? Look closer. Turn back around, lean my head back in the pot. Don't shit smell sweet at all. Nothing. And at 5:55 on the clock, I got people outside making noise, people in the hallway making noise, and all of a sudden, like, feel like a convergence on my energy. So I'm looking in there, and then I started noticing it don't look like chocolate no more. Now it look like gravy. It don't even look like chocolate. You see what I'm saying? Then I noticed a like slight smell. It didn't smell like actual shit per se, but it damn sure didn't smell sweet. It damn sure didn't smell good. You see what I'm saying? You know, it smelled like a motherfucker was just trying to put some seasoning on some shit and serve it. You feel me? Type of shit. And then I was like, nah, nothing's fam. I'm good, whatever, like this. I turned to grab my shit, and then all of a sudden I woke up. Okay? And I'm like, wow, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? Now, I already told y'all people was trying to give us stuff to eat in our dream state. But I'm like, this right here, just the whole popping up with the cauldron out of no place and trying to put on like this being sweet and all like this and all like that. Okay? And so the fact that I thought it was chocolate and it wasn't chocolate in the pot, you see what I'm saying? That let me know like this person put on like they sweet and, you know, act that way. But they're not really. You feel me? It's like that in the 3D, everything mirrors from the dream state to the 3D realm. Okay? And because I was working on something, you feel me? Everything metaphorical. Because I was working on a project or because I was working on something, I was like, oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Then that put me on guard about, you know what I'm saying, stuff that might happen at work or stuff some people might say or do at work. You see what I'm saying? It just put me on guard, put me on notice. You see what I'm saying? Because the fact I was sitting there working on something and then this person just popped up. You see what I'm saying? It also let me know when the divine told me to share it with y'all. I was like, oh fuck. So that means the collective is experiencing this, or this is something pertaining to what we already been talking about, right? And Spirit basically let me know that some of y'all got people that's either attempting to work with y'all on projects or people that y'all work with in y'all work environments that is trying to project into your consciousness, interfere with you in the dream states by, okay, sending watchers in your energy field, okay, or people that don't like stuff that you do for money or that you do for work. They're sending people to spy on you and what you do and how you do what you do and all that shit. Okay? So there's that. You see what I'm saying? But so I was like, you know what I'm saying? The reason why it put me on notice because I'm a receptionist. So I deal with people talking and stuff and it being a problem all day type shit. But it's like the whole fact that she was sitting there stirring this pot she came up with out of nowhere. Peace and love doesn't flower. Alright? The fact she's sitting there stirring this pot up that she came up with out of nowhere, it let me know that people is concocting shit out of thin air. Okay, okay, that's metaphorical, but could be very well exact. You could be talking about air signs. You could be talking about people that, you know what I'm saying, always stir up drama, stir up trouble, have to keep some shit going. You know what I'm saying? They're not comfortable unless there's some shit going. You see what I'm saying? This whole type of energy. You see what I'm saying? Trying to stir up the shit pot. You see what I'm saying? So you got people that could be trying to stir up drama and shit around you in the 3D, as well as them trying to actively penetrate you and do shit like that in the dream state. Trying to do spell work in the 3D and the dream state type shit. And concocting shit out of thin air. So they gonna try to put on like it was you doing it to them when really it's them doing it to you type of shit. Or this is something y'all could be going through. Okay? Or experiencing. Or this is the stuff spirit trying to tip you off to in the dream state. Okay? You got people that's in a dream state trying to cloak their energy so that you don't know their true identity of who they are in the waking world. They're trying to cloak it and make it seem like they're someone else. You see what I'm saying? Entirely. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what's shaking. We're gonna pull some cards on it. Just letting y'all know what I saw and kind of what went on in the dream state. So that when we get the cards coming out here, we know how the story correlates. Okay? So alright, let's go ahead and get it popping. Alright. I want to thank everybody for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I want to thank everybody for all the participation this week. Thank y'all for showing up to the lives. It means a lot, okay? I really appreciate y'all. So let's see. Divine Holy Spirit, love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Uh-oh. I can't even shuffle the deck. You got the riddle trying to slide out here. And the mirror is here. Very interesting. So somebody's doing mirror magic to try to project in your space. And they're trying to confuse you. They're trying to make you think it's one person or one situation and it's really something else. Someone's doing something here to try to cloak their energy. Alright. Divine Holy Spirit, love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. There's something here. I just heard something about Stacy. I'm getting channel messages. Hold on. I'm getting actually names. So I don't know if these are people that's in your work environment or people that fit the description of what I'm describing. But I just heard Stacy. I heard Bill. Okay. I heard Madison. I heard Amy. I heard Joe. And there could be an African dude. I hate to be like that, but I can't gather the name that they call it. Okay? But it's got all these extra consonants in it. So it feels African. Okay? Right? Lord, I'm seeing this whole storyline. I'm seeing this whole storyline emerge for somebody that's gonna watch this. Okay? Either one of them names is your name or the names I just called is these people name. Okay? But here I go getting the name Haley again. Okay? I just heard Heather, Is there someone named like Flo or like Phyllis? Okay, anyway, I there's a storyline where there's this handsome dude at y'all job. Is he African or whatnot? And it makes me feel like it's all this stuff, all this chaos that goes on about him. Like these chicks, like, getting in cat fights or being petty towards each other, all in behind one guy. You see this, right? You hear the honks and shit. Take all that shit as confirmation. You feel me? Mm-hmm. His name in his name's like Unjubo or Unjubo. Okay. Or a name that sound like that. Either that's the first name or the last name. Njubo. Okay. Something like that. So at any rate, there's this one African dude and these chicks is like being petty and fighting. It's all because everybody like him or whatever. That African dude actually does spell work or energy manipulation. He does shit to get everybody to like him wherever he goes, type of shit. Okay, he got Lord have mercy, God, please don't be showing me folks business. This man got a special part of his altar, a special altar or a special section of an altar where he got all the co-worker females' names in the motherfucker. Hmm. And the females' names who he got in the motherfucker are females that he feel is either very energetically dominant, he feel they too independent, or they know too much to be women, or might someday empower him or overshadow him. So he got all their names in a particular pot or cauldron or in one particular section on his altar. Okay, it's a very specific situation I'm describing for someone, although it could be similar shit. Not this exact situation, but it could be similar shit going on at other divine beings workspaces. It could be like, you know, females that gossip on the job and try to get people caught up by certain shit they say or something like that, or it could be people trying to make yeah tapping on shit somebody don't want me to say. All of a sudden my throat chakra and all this shit go crazy. Um, Seriously, my throat just went. I don't know, is somebody gonna be hoarse or maybe you was getting ready to speak up about something or speak out about something and all of a sudden the next day you was hoarse or didn't have no voice. This is the type of shit motherfuckers is doing. Trying to do shit to keep people from saying certain shit, speaking out about certain shit, all that. Okay. These are people that want to lead or manipulate or control conversations. I can't even pull no cards, just straight raw channels right now. Spirit said, no, we still about to pull some cards. I'm like, okay. I had to ask. Okay. Yeah. All right. So boom. Alright, Divine Holy Spirit, 11 life, essence, and angels and guides. Let's get the card confirmation out here. So it's similar energies like that, divine beings. Okay. If it's not co-workers, for some of y'all, it's family. People y'all ain't messed with in a while about to try to come in and stir the pot. And you want to know what's crazy, y'all, is that my guys, when they was trying to explain to me what was going on, they also had flashed me that one actress, I forget her last name, but I believe her name Olivia. Okay, that one actress from that movie that made old girl the shit pie. Okay, that's the scene my guys was showing me to try to get me to understand what I was seeing. And so it's like, oh shit. Somebody's literally trying to sugarcoat some shit. Literally. Damn. Okay. Somebody made some shit seem like it was something it wasn't. Or again, somebody's trying to do that by concocting some story or something about you out of thin air. I do not know. Alright. By the power of the divine love and light, that's it within me. Oop, there it is. Let's see. Let's see what's popping. You got the energy of the sustainer out here again. Very interesting. Octavia. Thank you, Jill. Octavia. You're so right. Yes. This energy of the sustainer coming out here again. We see this before just the other night. Okay. It's one of the 3 in this deck that represent the divine. You got the creator, the destroyer, and the sustainer. Okay. Representing Krishna, Shiva, and I believe there's Vishnu energy, if I'm not mistaken. But at any rate here, what I'm seeing here, when it pertains to these energies that we're talking about, people that's trying to concoct shit out of thin air, people that's trying to mold, or they're trying to manipulate a situation, okay, or they're trying to formulate some sort of a story out of thin air. They're trying to go through extraordinary lengths to make something when there was nothing. Okay, that type of issue. But see, God is 25. I'm sorry. Damn, the other night, did I say this was card number? Did I call this card wrong? I might have called this card wrong the other night. But I read the energy right. I said something was card 25. I think it was this card, but it's actually 24. Yeah, at any rate, 2 and 4 break down to a 6. Okay? It's something about these people, they come from rocky starts, rocky foundations. So they overwork, over manipulate situations to try to control it. All in efforts to try to maintain some sort of feeling of safety, but it's false. Because they got to do all this to get it. Or something like that is going on. Okay? Don't even get me started, because I don't know what the hell. Okay? At any rate, you still have to utilize divine wisdom over these people. These are your people that's also trying to project darker energies at you. Okay? These people are also, they're scrying or doing mirror work. Okay? That's how they're getting into the astral with you, or that's how they're getting into your dreams stay with you, so you have to try to maintain or sustain some sort of a boundary. Okay, pray a box or a boundary or something like that around you before you go to sleep or something. Okay, something like this going on. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Yeah, somebody's trying to attack your throat chakra so that you don't speak out, so that their narrative is the main narrative out there. That's how they're manipulating the situation. Okay, Ace of Cups. Boom. Yeah, that's the divine holy love right there. Somebody's lacking compassion here or lacking self love. Yeah, they're lacking compassion. Can't make it up. There go another card indicating compassion. Queen of Cups. Okay, or someone here lacked a mother's love or lacked certain emotional care or compassion coming up, so they lack it as an adult. Okay, there's like no limit or no boundary to certain shit that they would do, and they're also locked in their head. They have a very restricted way of, like, yep. You see how the table just like act like it was about to fall from underneath me. I ain't even moved nowhere. Okay, so growing up, this person, they're very nervous. They had to move a lot, or they was unstable on the home front, or always felt like, they were insecure or unstable. Okay, somebody, Lord, somebody could be mentally and emotionally unstable due to some events that they witnessed in their childhood or on the home front. And also, this is somebody with a very limited or self-restricted way of, like, how they view security or how they view happiness or something like that. Okay, Queen of Cups energy. All three water signs. Plus Gemini energy, Aries energy. Divine Holy Spirit, love and light, ancestors, angels, and guides. Any other communications about the sustainer card? Somebody was trying to psychically attack somebody. Somebody was going to try to make it seem like somebody was mentally ill and needed to go see a therapist or a counselor. They were trying to do this as a healer, and actually, by thus, is a therapist and a counselor in their own right, which is very interesting here. Nine of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. This shit going on with somebody is involving work, or somebody's upset at you being a spiritualist, or you being a life coach, or something you do for work. Some entrepreneurial creative endeavor. They're mad about it because you're gonna go to become the Nine of Pentacles, completely self-sufficient. They could try to isolate you and do shit to isolate you, or try to find little ways to do shit to make you feel singled out or isolated, but they don't know that's already how you rock. You already rock that way already. Okay? Some of y'all being psychically attacked, y'all need to, Spirit tell me to explain. You know when you're under psychic attack, because it's like, notice how your breathing might get real shallow. If you notice your breathing getting shallow, or it being harder for you to take deeper breaths, you could be being psychically attacked. Okay? At your upper chakras. Okay? Just, you know, work on some chakra clearing, play the binaural beats for that particular chakra while you're sleeping in efforts to try to protect yourself here. But some of y'all need to drink some more water as well. Y'all are dehydrated. Something about when you're dehydrated or not drinking enough water, it stunts you in the emotional realm. So if you actually going to sleep dehydrated, these people that's trying to sneak into your dream state actually have a greater chance of getting in if you're dehydrated. Oh, I didn't know that. But it makes sense though because dreams is water. The spirit realm is also water. So, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all will do well to stay hydrated. Make sure that y'all drinking a lot more water, or make sure y'all also having a glass of water before bed or a glass of water by the bed or something. Something like that. Okay? Let's go ahead and get the tarot on it now. Alright. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Can you please confirm with the tarot, please? Alright. Wow. For the second night in a row, while I go to shuffle, half the deck hit the table. Okay? That's the second time I've noticed that. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. So somebody's trying to manipulate your story. Somebody's trying to put all of something that happened or all of something that fell apart. They're trying to put it all on you, type of shit. Something like that. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Look, you completely protected though. Your wishes, your dreams, everything completely protected though. Okay. They could be worried or anxious because it's work and stuff like this. They was trying to do to bind you in a dream state. Somebody could have got caught out there. Somebody could have been projecting to you and trying to do work on you and got caught between realms because they were doing spell work on you. And it's like now they expect you to show compassion. They expect for you to help them get out. How, Sherlock? It's God that detains you. Okay? I can't do shit about that. Okay? That's a decision you made that you got to take up with your maker. Okay? So that type of energy. So some energies was projecting at you, trying to do spell work and stuff on you in a dream state. Only fucked around and got quite possibly locked out of their own energy or locked out of their own consciousness. Okay? So now something else is in their front seat. And they're in purgatory or they're locked out of accessing their own vessel. Now they want you to show compassion and help them get their vessel back. How the fuck can I do that for you? You feel me? There's no way that you could do that for them. It's the divine that locked them out. What the fuck? There's nothing you can do. Okay? Okay. Alright? I don't know what the hell they did, but they fucked around. Welcome to the land of fuck around and find out. What we keep saying? I am your host. Okay? Four swords. Exactly. It was all fun and games. They was doing that spell work, trying to offer you shit in the dream state, all to try to make you sick, all to try to influence your health. But the divine exposes to you or shows this to you, like I said, they've been exposing stuff to you in the dream state. This is the dream channeling for crying out loud. Okay? Some of y'all gonna be finding out a mother figure or an elder is sick. Somebody could have been trying to put stuff in somebody's drink to make them sick. You got cups, you got four swords. There's somebody trying to do something that somebody drinks to make them sick. Okay. Also, somebody got morning sickness. They about to find out they're pregnant. Okay. That's also something. So some of y'all, something here about something coming to an end for y'all. Something y'all are dreaming about something that y'all. Some of y'all could be dreaming about something that you love to do coming to an end. Or you feel like if you got pregnant, something that you love to do would have to come to an end. Uh, Something like that. Okay, some of y'all having a dream that y'all pregnant and keep trying to deny it or whatever the hell. because you don't want to be locked down with a kid, or you feel like a kid would constrict you. In a way, okay? Somebody could have also been projecting at you and trying to do spell work and shit on you. They could have been doing that shit while they were pregnant and could have ended up losing a child, man. Four of Swords. She holding her stomach. Okay, with an Ace of Cups, a pregnancy could have came to a rest. Okay, now somebody's all in their head. It's like you can't do spell work on somebody like that when you're pregnant. You already giving energy and blood force life to a child. There's no other energies that you have to spare. You feel me? Somebody walked into the land and fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? You was their host. Because of the simple fact, now they want to be mad at you because of a health scare or a problem that they're experiencing. Okay? Somebody could, there could be a coworker, a friend, or whoever the fuck this is. Somebody could be experiencing an STI or an STD or something like that as well. Their sexual health. This feminine worried about her poom poom. Okay? Four of Swords. Something about the poom poom being in bad health. Okay? That might be the case if the miscarriage or whatever like this occurred. But it's like if you had enough love of self, or if you love yourself enough, or was really trying to generate out of love and life, you see what I'm saying? You wouldn't be doing shit to try to constrict other people. You wouldn't be doing work to try to affect other people's stability. You see what I'm saying? You have to be stable to create what it is you want to create. So fucking with somebody else's stability is gonna make whatever you create go unstable. Okay? Including pregnancies and relationships and shit. Okay? So somebody didn't know that. And they find out the hard way. Finding out the hard way. Hermit. Okay? They finding out the hard way that that work that they did, you see what I'm saying? It's throwing them into a dark night because they could have just lost a child or they lost something that they love, so they could feel like they got thrown into a dark night. But it's gonna make them go through some soul realizations. You see what I'm saying? About compassion. Okay? About compassion and when to show it and to whom. There's also a lesson in this for somebody in regards to how they're utilizing their spiritual gifts. You can't be utilizing your spiritual gifts to attack somebody that the divine is using. You see what I'm saying? The divine is using someone to mold or shape a particular outcome or future. Okay? If the divine is using them, what makes you think they got room for you to use them too? What makes you think that the divine would allow that? You see what I'm saying? Obviously, these people don't believe like that. These people might even practice certain religious systems, but they're not real believers. Otherwise, they will move in divine love. They won't be doing shit to try to make people sick or doing shit to play off of other people's emotions to try to end things that make them happy. This type of shit. You see what I'm saying? That somebody could have been trying to do here. Alright? And you're seeing it in the dream state where it's being revealed to you. Somebody's realizing here that they have to isolate themselves and go within to discover self love. Somebody could be getting sick as a result of certain energy that they put out. Here go a Queen of Cups here in the tarot. You got it out here in the plain deck right here, and here she goes. Okay, there wasn't no compassion as far as the home life was concerned. Okay, some of y'all are dealing with mothers that didn't get enough compassion or emotional care from their own mothers. There was a lack of emotional healing, okay, or something like this. And so somebody isn't as emotionally connected, or somebody isn't as tapped into spirit. At least that's what their excuse would be. The divine is saying. But that's why they just got locked out here with the Eight of Swords. That kind of a thinking is the reason why a mother figure or somebody just got locked out of their own consciousness. Because how can you claim, you know what I'm saying, this lack of emotional care made you disengaged, and you're not as tuned in to spirit, but you're tapped in enough to spirit to be in the dream state doing spell work. You feel me? That's why the divine is shutting shit down. That's why they locked outside of their consciousness, because you think you're going to use divine love to attack divine love. And divine love said no. Okay, period. Period. That's period. That's why they got locked outside of their own consciousness here. They refuse to get on their spiritual path here. They refuse to look at certain things that they may have done in the past. Okay, they refuse to acknowledge. You see what I'm saying? The hardships that they could have caused you on your journey. Stuff like this here. Just don't want to look at it. Okay? They only care about what you can give to them emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally vampiristic and shit. Okay? And that's why they just got locked out of their own consciousness. Okay? Because they was over here working together, trying to figure out how to keep you from moving forward. But your guys got you shoving off here anyway. You see what I'm saying? You got hidden helpers on the path in the 3D as well as in the dream state. You got spiritual helpers in both realms. That's what these people didn't realize. So they think because you got 3D protection and hidden helpers around you in the 3D, they figure they come to the astral realm or to the spirit world and do that shit. As if you don't have twice as many, twice and thrice as much protection in the astral realm, in the spirit realm, than you even do on the fucking planet. Okay? They weren't thinking. Okay? They just weren't thinking. And this is also some motherfuckers working together at work. It's like, motherfucker, if you want me to leave, just say that. I'll go. You feel me? What the fuck is all these mind games and all this who shot John you want to play to try to destroy or diminish a motherfucking confidence? You see what I'm saying? Divine beings already been shown what you planning to do. You feel me? I don't know what the fuck. Okay, I don't know what the fuck, but that's something that's going on here. There's also a mother or a feminine energy or someone who is a mother that's studying you, watching you, so that they can try to copy you and then perpetrate your channelings or your intellectual property like their spiritual teachings. Uh-oh. Like goddess. Like you're not going to spiritual jail for that shit. As the connection dropped very briefly. And look who's out here. The emperor. What's right behind the emperor? The temperance. So what? A boss or a father figure or someone who is a boss and is a father that's doing this shit or something? Mm-hmm. Do the dad or do the boss got people doing spell work for them or not? That's a lot what it looked like. Okay? A lot like how it looked like. Like they could have been paying spiritualists and stuff. Okay? Divine Holy Spirit, the life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Any other messages in regards to stirring the shit's pot before I close it out? Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Somebody was really invested in trying to bring something to an end for you here, or someone was really invested to try to keep you from discovering something. Okay, and somebody could have been going through great lengths to try to catch or record something on camera, you acting out or you being emotionally unstable, or that's what they're hoping to catch. Yeah, okay. It's not going to work like how you think. You feel me? Divine Holy Spirit of love and light, ancestors, angels, and guides. I said gods. I usually say guides, but I just said gods. So this person is mad at you because they don't believe in anything. Or they have a stunted view of how they see God. And so since your view is more free spirited and less limited, I guess you're the problem. Okay, whatever. Dealing with fixed ass energies. They don't want to accept that the way of the world is changing. They don't want to accept that shit is moving in the favor of divine beings, or is moving in the favor of those that's truly tapped into divine source. Okay, huh? These men, these bosses, these parents, they're gonna be real disappointed here very soon. Hmm. Because the divine beings have already been told and shown everything by the Holy Spirit. And that's period. That's how what you're doing is going to come to an end. What you've been investing in is going to come to an end because you were so invested into bringing shit to an end for the divine being. That's the energy you put out there. You still going to try to blame the divine beings for these energetic shots returning. No. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't us. We might have did an energy reversal if we felt someone was throwing negative energy. We might have did an energy reversal, but that was at your own discretion about putting that energy out in the first place. We may or may not even know who sent it, but God knows. Y'all trying to cloak state, try to disguise who sent it. God know who sent it. All we gotta do is do the damn reversal. We ain't gotta know who the fuck it was. You see what I'm saying? The divine see everything. But they just claim they believe. They don't really believe like that. Okay? And I guess because they fixed and stuck in their ways, they stuck in them old religious paradigms, even though they half-ass believe the religious shit. Because if they really was going by the religious shit, they would move in divine love. But this is not how they move. They made you intuitive because you can find out the shit that they were invested in. But here's the whole thing about it. The whole tee is the fact that you're responsible for the energy you put out. So it can't be nobody's fault when this energy gets a return. When you start being blocked in your own fault, you can't go nowhere. And all of a sudden, your employees rise up and become the boss. Or the kids all of a sudden rise up and take control of their life. You feel me? It's because of the energy that you put out. That's what you were sustaining. That's what you were manifesting. You see what I'm saying? People they act like they don't realize that the energy that you put out is what you get back. What you try to attempt to do for another person, that is what someone's going to attempt to do to you. There is no other way around it. There's no stopping it. People act like they don't want to believe in karma. All they want to. Okay? But the universe mirrors. Period. You can deny she mirrors all you want to. That's not going to help you. You feel me? Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody doesn't like that. Because then divine beings are protected from their little negative energy shots. Then divine beings in their homes and their psyches are being protected. Yeah, God's going to bring an end to it because they see what you're trying to do. Divine Holy Spirit, of living life, ancestors, angels, and guides. They trying to get the divine being locked up. Huh? They trying to make it seem like the divine being is the toxic one. The one that's the healer. They trying to get the healer locked up. Say that this the healer that's crazy. It's the healer that's practicing devil worship and shit. It's the healer. Huh? It'll be a good celebration for them if they just go ahead and lock you up. You see what I'm saying? This whole type of energy here. People lying, trying to make it seem like that you're doing demonic for fame or recognition. Exactly, bro. Exactly 49 minutes on the clock. And when I tell you this internet connection is stable as hell, this internet connection is stable as hell. So how it's even jumping like that, I don't know. But that's what they're going to try to do. Try to make it seem like, oh, the divine being is doing spell work or doing this or doing that. Really? Okay. That's their only other recourse now is to lie because the spell work that they was doing ain't gonna work. So now their only other recourse is to make it seem like you're the one that's doing black magic when it's really them. You see what I'm saying? This shit crazy. This shit crazy. Give me something else on stirring shit's pot. They're also mad that you're gonna become famous, or they're mad that you're materializing wealth, and that you're gonna be able to be unstuck. That's why they're doing the spell work to try to keep you feeling stuck. But God is there with you. Divine love is with you. You already know the divine Holy Spirit's on your side. You already know divine love's on your side. So why would you believe that? You already know that you've been promised this Ten of Cups. You've been promised ultimate happiness. No matter how long they try to sit up here and deny you and delay you. Don't matter. Now their love life is gonna stall. Now they're gonna start meeting these delays. Huh? They was hoping you would lose your spiritual gifts. The divine Holy Spirit said, okay. And so now they gonna lose their spiritual gifts. They love doing spell work so much. That's what they love that they're gonna lose. They so in love with doing spell work on you and obsessed with casting against you and shit. The divine Holy Spirit said that's the judgment here. That's what they love. They was trying to make you lose what you love. They ain't want you doing what you love. Since they love casting on you so damn bad, that's what they about to lose. They damn gifts. Taken away just like that. Now these motherfuckers are stuck in purgatory. And now you free to move on, move forward towards your wish fulfillment. Can't make it up. Why? Because you're a spiritual teacher. The divine is giving you the authority here. The divine Holy Spirit saw you trying to take the leap of faith here, despite these people trying to stop you and slow you down. God had you back the whole time. So, peace and love supreme unto everybody. Peace and love supreme unto the divine beings. Make sure that y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know about your dream channels. Let me know what's going on with you in the dream state down in the comment section. Okay? Let me know how it resonates for you. Alright? Gotta go. Y'all take care, and peace and love supreme to you all, divine beings.